Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting the licks in the band. Legacies.
Welcome you back to Black Site, and I have to talk about this deep state coon called Talib Kweli. I don't even want to mention his name. His attack on ADOS, it seems like this man is an agent working for the Democrat Party, the Republican Party, and the deep state. He's constantly attacking ADOS, a righteous movement. You see this tweet that he made. He's comparing us to white supremacists. In another tweet, he compared us to the MAGA terrorists, which Trump supports. But I have to tell you this guy is virtually out of control. He's a supporter of Kamala Harris. His brother works for Kamala Harris, but also he's good friends with Cory Booker. You see him with other white stars in Hollywood. He's supposed to be so pro-black, but he's constantly attacking Yvette Carnell, TONETALKS, anybody connected with the ADOS movement. Evidently, he does not understand that we in the ADOS movement represents the foundational black American. Now, if you want to go help Africa, Talib Kweli, you can go help them. If you want to go help the Caribbean, you can go help them. But we have to deal with our situation right now. But this buck dancing coon right here, he needs to be put to rest. His attacks are coming. You would think his attacks was coming from white supremacists. He's calling us white supremacists, MAGA supremacists. He also has a video on his Twitter account saying ADOS for Trump. But the thing about it, how many retweets he got? 3 on this one. He got 1. Nobody's listening to Talib Kweli. But you always have to take your enemy seriously, because this is the warning shot. And this is why I always tell you about that video I made about a month ago. That what they're trying to do with Talib Kweli, Roland Martin, Joy Reid, and the rest of them buck dancing clowns, they want to make us into a hate group, an anti-immigration group. The reason why they want to do this is that they want to put this movement to rest, because it's getting in the way of them getting their butter biscuits. You know, let me tell you something, man. A lot of these guys out here, it's 2020, and the Democrat Party start handing out cash. And they go to every black community. They go to every leader in the black community. They go to every organization in the black community, and they start handing out cash to get out the black vote. But if you can't deliver, and what most of their masters in the Democrat Party and the deep state is, can you deliver? Because this ADOS movement is too strong. And they can't deliver. And he knows it. He sees that Kamala Harris's campaign is going down the drain. Now she's only receiving 1% of the black vote. Hell, I'm shocked that she got 1%. And he see Cory Booker, Bathroom Booker, that all he can do is scream like an emotional child. But this man is dangerous. And the rest of that crew is dangerous, because before they really come after you, they label you. They send your own after you. See, when they send their own after you, that gives them the right in the end to come in and to try and destroy you. And we have to be cognizant that what happened to Tariq Nasheed being banned from London, let me tell you something. I told you, don't be surprised if we're put on one of those lists by the Southern Poverty Law Center, by the Anti-Defamation League, by the NAAC will label ADOS a hate group. Because to them, this election means everything. And they have to try and marginalize this movement because we have tangibles. See, when you got tangibles and you are asking for representative government to give you something that you deserve, the Democrat Party is not used to this. They're not used to coming to the table with tangible. They don't want to hear nothing about reparations. And what they're seeing behind closed doors is we got to get rid of this group. So we must sick our dogs on them. And Talib Kweli is one of the dogs. You see how angry he is. You see how angry Roland Martin is. You see how angry Joy Reid is. You see the anger because they're losing the battle. They're losing the public relations battle. And black people in this country are extremely tired of living in squalor conditions where they have no money at the end of the week. The racial wealth gap is becoming larger. And because we're asking for something we deserve, we got this buck dancing clown Talib Kweli attacking us, attacking foundational blacks in America. Who does that unless you're an agent working for the deep state? You know, in the 1960s, when everything came out, you were surprised by who was working for the government. And I always tell you, be surprised at the people who are not talking about the ADOS movement. Look at all your celebrities. You don't hear many of them talking about ADOS. See, you got to remember, there's a whole bunch of people on that plantation. And it's something out there saying you bet not support this ADOS movement. Because if you support this ADOS movement, you might not be working. This is a powerful movement, and this is the biggest movement since the Civil Rights Movement. And they know it. And everybody who's getting butter biscuits is keeping their mouth shut, or they are told to go speak out against this movement. These attacks are brutal and they're nasty. And they're coming straight from the DNC, like I said, straight from the office of Kamala Harris, straight from the office of Cory Booker, to try and destroy this great movement. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site Underground News that you can use. Hope you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and share this video. And if you like to donate, go to Streamlabs. Also, go to PayPal.